Continuing the conversation, U.S. now joined by Canada in the boycott of Beijing Olympics. Me, this is giving off real bad vibes. I've seen in my comments when I've covered different stories about American propaganda towards China. Recently, people in China have had a growing concern that the United States is maybe planning some sort of military action against China. And I gotta say, it's starting to feel a lot like that. This feels like the opening scenes before going to war or something. Either that or there's something they're not telling us to the public, like they actually have videos of like hundreds of thousands of UFOs getting shot or something. If they have something like that, they at least need to give us some sort of idea that they have evidence, of actual evidence, not just propaganda, that there's some serious human rights abuses. Because where I'm standing at, China's doing better on human rights than any measurable numbers that you can possibly have than the United States. That was one good thing about Trump that even liberals enjoyed, was that he was not continuing the American imperialism. It only really lowers our national defense in the long term. It just makes everybody end up hating us. While the biggest threats are within our own borders, if you don't know, the military spending went up. I believe it was actually $8 trillion recently, dwarfing what the people get. A number that could easily fix homelessness in most of these big cities that you see going on. Things getting pretty heated with Russia too, and I'll tell you, you know what? Biden's legacy might actually be worse than Trump's if he does go to war with China or something like that. Can't even begin to describe how stupid the whole U.S. policy towards China has been. I've known so many Chinese people, even been part of the Chinese community in the United States, traveled to China. Not only have I never heard any Chinese person tell me, oh yeah, the China actually hates the United States. There's even this certain segment of China, I've heard it estimated at like 50% of Chinese people, they worship the American lifestyle. That's why they love Apple phones, and like, they got into this craze where they all wanted cars, and all of a sudden there was like 2-day traffic jams in China. If that's what's going on, it's gonna essentially be like punching one of your best friends in the face. It's really gonna put in a position where we're just pieces of garbage. I don't even know if we would deserve to win that war, because China's been a great business partner with us. The US is falling apart while China just keeps improving, and their human rights are much better than the United States. And we're just moving to fascist neo-Nazi